Have you ever done everything, achieved it, then saw no results?
I think people keep looking for something or someone to give them a break. Nobody's coming.
Your biggest enemy is yourself. Whatever you feed yourself, you believe. So start feeding yourself positivity, start feeding yourself success, dream, and realize that it's possible.
Part of my salary there, I think I remember I was getting 35 rand per Saturday. So losing stores and losing my marriage and all the important things that I had in my life,
I slept on the streets for 3 days. No food, crying almost every day, Rodman, with no plan in life. You see, 2022, I hate it with all my heart. I lost everything.
You'll never get your time back.
Whatever we've gone through, it's called a tested quality time. Since that tested quality time. It's tough, but it's gonna give you the nicest things.
Well, I never thought I'd be an inspiration, but here I am today, given this kind of platform or a chance where I actually get to tell people my story, and hopefully people do get inspired by my story. So it doesn't matter, you are as capable.
Welcome to another episode of OffTheDust. And then today we're bringing you the son of the dust. In the village, ya Omorodile. Mathabathe. Brother.
Yes, Rodman.
Welcome to OffTheDust.
Thank you for having me, Mr. Mulev.
Mr. Euphoria FC.
I believe so.
You believe so?
I believe so, Rodman.
Maga, each and every Autiko Hahola, we all focus on most of all, how we just get out here. We focus on going to varsity, meeting new people, meeting new faces, starting a new different life from Kukas.
Yeah, man.
But then you didn't have a desire of going to tertiary. Okay? What happened?
I never had the passion for it, to be honest. If I can be frank with you, sir, education, I'm okay with it. I value education up to par with everything, but I've never been one to be focused solely on books. I've always been the energetic one. More especially, they call him the hypertension kid. Yeah, I've always been that. So my energies has always been on sports, on energy, on athletics, stuff like that. So to sit behind the desk, that was not my thing. Yeah, and I grew up around really, our family is mostly like teachers, stuff like that. So I didn't want to be part of that segment. I wanted something different for myself, for my life, for my future wife, for everything. I wanted something different, but something that was going to be worthwhile to everyone. Like, I work with this theory or everyone has to eat. So I didn't believe that maybe if I were to take the journey at the tertiary level and stuff like that, it was going to be me. It was not me. Yes. You see, during that 6 years, 5 years whereby I was in high school, I was trying to find out what was I going to do after grade 12. At first, it was hospitality. I wanted to be a chef. I enjoyed being in the kitchen, stuff like that. But sports has always been a calling. Sure.
It sounds like everything you had a desire for it didn't require someone who's academic. It's all
Rodman. Funny part, I'm about to tell you a story, and it's a very funny story that I even love to eat today. I failed grade 7. When I failed grade 9 2 times, and when I was doing my grade 9 for the 3rd time, around before Valentine's, I was progressed to grade 10. February. 2 days before Valentine's, I was in grade 10 for 3 weeks, grade 9 for 3 weeks. I repeated that thing for 3 years. You're about to laugh at this funny story. I've never failed a single subject or a grade ever since. I was even in the top 20 for the first time in my life when I was doing grade 11. I was part of the team. And I will tell you the funny part about the system and education. You know, I had a discussion with this gentleman by the name of Mr. Mudiwan. And, you know, he was like, you know, I don't like to keep learners. Like, even if a learner is struggling, I will condone that learner. And I asked why. So he said, look at our system. These boys, most of them are girls. The moment they get to grade 10, 11, they no longer see life the way they used to. And they start to flourish. Yeah, I was an unruly child. My behavior, I was not disrespectful, no. But like any other child, yeah, I had my flaws. I had my mistakes. But I was not a disrespectful child. I was groomed by the one and only Paul Mathabathe. So respect was installed in me. So besides a lot of things, I never failed. The education was not the problem to me. I just hated being in the classroom. So I never paid attention. But the moment I saw that my peers were opening up a gap and I was getting left behind, I had to channel myself. I had to become one within myself. I met this guy, TK. I don't recall his surname really good, but his name is, we used to call him TK. He was from Charlton Force College. When that boy came to Amanda, say, he made sure that I switch on. Yeah. The funny guy that Mathabathe was that boy who was always one of the naughty ones, stuff like that. Besides the naughty part, I never changed. I didn't want to change. I loved who I was, much as he was annoying and stuff like that. But I had to understand the concept and the importance of education and getting matric and finishing school and going through the process of getting to success. Not shortcuts, not 1, 2, 3, not 1, 2, taking those processes. Yeah. So that boy, I owe him a lot. I always tell him that, Chan, the day I secure that bag fully, you have your own.
Lovely, okay.
Yeah.
And then now this goes to prove that the course passed metric.
Brilliant. If you can see my metric results, you will laugh.
Sure.
Yeah, I passed really well, Rotman. My problem with I believe Lemon today will kill me, that lady. I should have just went through as a varsity, you know. Yeah.
But you did register varsity and you were accepted.
Yeah, Rotman. I just didn't want. Yeah, I just didn't want to be part of all of that.
But then, okay, here's you are in grade 12.
Yeah.
Ne?
Yes.
What do you learn disc?
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
And then background of family, we know family Mathabathe, it's all about disc. Right?
Sure.
Already started TUT sports management.
Sure.
Which is still part of the football sports. But then you decided that this is not for me still.
You know Johan Cruyff? Barcelona. Johan Cruyff from Netherlands.
Yeah.
That gentleman said something along this line, that why would I waste 4 years, 2 years, or even 3 months listening to someone who I believe I know better than? But not in terms of disrespect, you know, in terms of this is my field. I played this game for the past 25 years. What can you teach me better from? And I only learned that 5 years after I didn't attend school. I didn't know that even when I took that decision. But I believe what I've managed to gather in terms of knowledge, meeting with other coaches, working with young players and experienced players, meeting everyone. The journey has been for 8 years. I started it when I was doing grade 10. Yeah.
What exactly did you start?
Amanda says secondary school. We didn't have a sports field, nothing. School was, the sports was not taken serious on its own.
So grade 10, how we raise a go?
Amanda says secondary school. I started there. That is my home. It's not a school, it's a home. Sure.
So what did you do there from grade 10?
I started coaching. Yeah.
And how na sports field?
You know what happened, Rotman? I was chasing this girl on my way to training. And during the process of me chasing that thing, I'm telling you, I don't want to lie to you, Rotman. I had my boots on, my soccer boots on. I was going to training. Yeah. Do you understand, Rotman? I was chasing this girl. Amanda says containers. It's not a school that is built on bricks. Yeah, it's containers that are placed. And some of those containers, they're a bit high from the ground level. So there is space that a person can sneak in, come out. So I was chasing this girl by the name of Mbali. So as I was chasing that girl, she turned by Mr. Mutlamyan's class. And when she turned, I forgot that I'm wearing soccer boots. Yeah. I decided to turn in that very same speed that I was running with. Well, I took a swift road, man. The next few seconds I was down. As soon as I was trying to get back up, my legs stopped responding. I fell down. And I could hear these matric learners in the back. They were screaming my name. Tlotlego, sit down. Your leg is broken. And very man, when I checked, my leg was down and out. Yeah. Yeah. I believe it was fractured, Rotman. Some muscles somehow along the way, because that leg, it went straight under the classroom, and then it was like something like this. So when I pulled it back, I thought that it was still in one place, and as soon as I stepped,
I call.
Yeah, out.
Hey, I call.
Yeah, out.
Yeah, but which level?
I see it. You see it. The level.
Yeah.
3 steels, there are screwdrivers here, you see, they're out. Yeah, Acacia Hospital. I was on a wheelchair the very same day that happened. When the lady that came to fetch me from the emergency where I was, that lady, when she was busy rolling the wheelchair to go put me maybe in one of the bunk beds or whatever, you know what happened? I would never forget that lady. And Acacia Hospital. On our way to that lady, my leg was just like this. She hit one bed with that broken leg. It turned again. I've never felt pain like that in my life. You see, we hear about, from someone who grew up without a father, I know pain. But that one, I will never forget, even my scream. Everyone even came running, Rotmanla. But I don't believe that it was the nurse's mistake. No, the lady was not aware. She was just pushing. Yeah. Do you understand, Rotman? And you would understand that I came around the hours of 4, 3:30. So the lady must have been really busy during the day. So mindset, everything, the focus is a bit off. I wouldn't even blame her, not even one single day. She made a mistake like anyone else. So yeah, Rotman, that's how it happened. The next thing that I had after waking up from the pain and everything, the conversation between the doctor and my aunt saying that he will never play again. That's the conversation I woke up to, not anything else. I woke up to that lady saying those words that I will never get to play again. That thing stayed with me forever, Rotman. I will never forget those words, because in that process also I was trying to lose weight. My career had fallen off as a player. So I was on my way back trying to redeem it before matric. Yeah, only to say that it's done, Joe. It's done. So in grade 10, the worst year of my life in crutches, going from being one of the naughtiest learners in school, popularity and everything, to be stuck in 2 crutches whereby you are helpless.
Because of Mbali, bro.
Yeah.
Mbali.
Yeah, Rotman. Mbali. I'm sure of Mbali. Yeah, but Rotman, it was just nearly high school, Rotman. It was just, fun. A lot, Rotman. I don't regret anything, but I hate how I became helpless at some point in my life, because I was on top of the horse. I was the one riding that horse, and I could dictate anything, any tone at any given time. But after that, everything shifted. Rotman, have you ever went from a mood whereby you are 180 something and you just go straight to 2% of yourself? In each and every day you wake up with misery. You are in that bathroom, you can't wash, you want help, but you can't scream for it because you're pride. At some point I fell in the bathtub. My aunt came running, she was laughing. And I laughed back because my aunt is, I believe that lady, we have our problems, me and that lady.
Sure.
Yeah. But that lady wrote my never musadu chara tipa ko sa haling. Mawala kami ante tayo may sta. Yeah, abla na ko tagi like ko blogger. My ante sta wrote man. Ona bare balat hetsi mo toka mo de lion in front of a lion's den. That lady is the one who will come and take me out.
So
Sure. Even that day, Rotman, she was the one who responded to everything. By the time I got to Akasha Hospital, that lady was there.
So you wake up to a conversation here, your aunt and the doctor,
A white lady, a white doctor.
and then they say you will never play again.
Yeah.
And at that time, soccer it was your thing.
It was my saying.
So how do you feel at that time, and then how do you shift your mindset from that?
You have two things at that time. You're at the lowest of the low. You have two things. It's either you get back up or you stay down. I had to take a choice. Yeah. The world has been on top of the world for a long time, ever since I was 10 years, 9 years. I'm not about to get off. I will stay on top. So, Rotman, besides all that shame, the embarrassment that I felt, I had to get back up some way, somehow. And, you know, that's Mr. Mdiwani came to me, was the sports coordinator, and I was like, Ndwana, since you are passionate about soccer, how about you coach the under 15 boys?
Okay, now, when is this? Are you still in grade 10?
Yep. That's where the journey starts.
Yeah.
Sure, 2015.
Sure.
Yeah. Worst start off of a coach you can think of possible.
So basically at that time, you have never ever thought of being a coach?
No, that is my uncle's job. I wanted to be great in playing the game, not in coaching the game. I wanted to be great in playing it. And I was good, you know. I was good. Mara. Yeah, Ratman. Yeah, and when I came here, I met really good players, extremely good. I was standard from the real areas and what's happening this side. Yo, far better, Rotman, far better. Far better. Yeah, I believe had I started here, Rotman, like, my leg would never have gotten under that container. I would have maybe been far in life by that time. I was, Rotman. I was good Gabol, Rotman. The ones that know me, Rotman. Just that it ended before it even anyone saw it. Yeah, Rotman. Age of 16, 17. When I was doing grade 10, I was 17 years old because I completed at 19. Sure.
Okay, so now they're saying to you in Jagan now, coach.
Yeah, coach this 15-year-old boys that some of them, Rotman, are only age difference is 2 years, 3 years. They say take them on. I have never done this. I'm a leader. I know myself. I know what I'm capable of. You see, Rotman, I never run away from my qualities. I know my qualities as a person. So I know what I possess. I know how to lead. I've always been good in terms of that. Okay, let's do it. Let's see. Oh, it's West Rotman. Yeah, three losses, one win, one draw. 1 win, 1 draw, 3 losses. Amanda says secondary school, knocked out of the group stage. Under 15, under 20 progresses all the way. Got knocked out at the semi-finals, but I was not the coach of that group. Yeah, not coach under 15. My ones are a bunch of losers who lost. Yeah, but those bunch of losers made me who I am. I became a champion under those guys, and they went on to become winners the next year together with me. And you know what those boys did afterwards? Sat me down and said, you see how good we are, how about you start yours?
Okay, so now when you're talking about the next year, now this is in grade
11.
Which year is this?
2016.
2016.
Yeah, I'm going again. I'm going to start coaching again. The school, not my team. The school, but not now. We have term 1. We have to go through term 1. School soccer starts around term 2, term 3. Sure.
So then the balance your coaching goes together in the book
and my social life
and your social life.
Sure.
Where do you find the balance?
Does it? It was tricky.
Because tricky. Okay,
yeah.
You're also mentioning social life. But then, conclude Masalomana Wajarpe.
Yeah. Obanyakora University. Yeah, I already chose. I work on Nako. I don't want to 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. They still want that.
How do you survive that? I mean, I'm
I had
asking
to I had to cut down on the social life in terms of enjoying. It will tell us what man. My people will comment. Whoever that knows me from the past 8 years, they will tell you. In 3 months, to go out to have fun, I will do it one time or not at all. Ever since after matric, I went 2 years without groove. Maybe once in a while. Okay, what was happening, Rotman? Have you ever been in a zone whereby you want something so bad that you are willing to give yourself everything?
So at that time,
Yeah.
what was that thing about?
Rotman, it was a drive, Rotman. I had to find balance. Okay, Tlotlego, you're on a plan, Chana. This is grade 11. You don't know what's going to happen.
I mean, come on, Brad.
No.
Grade 11.
Yeah,
We're
Rotman.
only thinking of passing grade 11.
Yeah, going to matric to enjoy life. It's our last lap, you know,
Exactly.
to wear that beautiful, matric last lap jeans.
Exactly.
That,
Last walk or whatever.
on that time, they gave me responsibility. And with great responsibility, Rotman, comes great power. Do you understand that? I learned that in a cartoon, Naruto Uzumaki. With great power, Rotman, comes great responsibility. So right now, I have to make sure, right now, Joe, you are no longer just Tlotlego Mathabathe. You have a title attached to your name. You are a coach. Yeah, and what peer, Joe? A peer younger than you. Yeah. So right now, Chana, everything that it seems bad or wrong, do it with your friends away from everyone. Yeah. Life right now has to be put into strict measures whereby I can't maneuver the way I want to maneuver. No one knows my happiness, Rotmala, because I have to channel it away from everyone. Okay. So right now, you are a coach within a school. You can no longer chase Mbali. So, Rotmala, you have to restrict yourself. You have to start behaving in a certain manner. You have to start upholding a straight face. You have to, you have a lot of aspects come into that, you know, fundamentals, morals, values, principles. You have to take that in. Change. You have to channel yourself. You have to become like a horse. Right now, we work with the whip, Mathabathe. You get out of line, channel yourself back. That's the way it goes. So finding a balance between the 3 entities, it was very funny because I had to remove one. And if the other one is gone, that means these 2 are going to work. I removed the social life. Don't care what happens with it. Away from me. I focus on making sure that the Red Nation, which is Euphoria United, goes up. And in that process, the gentleman behind must go up, lane. And then in that process, try to find all that youth that is hungry, Chanane. And we'll see. I have a plan. Get your plan. You guys just need to work around me. This is the plan. I have it. It's here. It's not on a paper. It's here. The Red Nation being on top of the world. It's here. It's not on a paper. So you gentlemen, follow me. Gentle girl, gentle ladies, whatever. Let's follow me. I have a plan. Let's work. Grade 11, I managed everything. I was still the same. I kept the same friends. But I knew that after matric, my last paper, those guys, they must be off. They will tell you. No one ever saw me after matric, but I was around. I never communicated with anyone. When I went to Moretele in grade 11, when I was progressed to grade 12, kile di holiday, negeregisa wa tavene my uncle, maximum. I switched off my phone that whole December. I never communicated with anyone from this side. They only saw me in January. And when they saw me in January, I had the plan. Before I left, went to Moretele, I sat down with this boy. Rodman, you see this name? I didn't come up with Euphoria. This name came up with this boy by the name of Tsepo Nkomo. They know him as Uhuru. Yeah, Uhuru. He calls himself Uhuru. Yeah. Then we were sitting in McDonald's about our chance to blood. Yeah.
So now this is you pitching to this guy.
Yeah. Retry. Chance to blood. TK.
So Litre.
Yeah, retry.
Wait, Uhuru.
Give me Uhuru. TK, but TK didn't show up for the meeting. He had to babysit. Yeah. So retry. Remove McDonald's.
So, but then who are these other 2 guys?
I don't know this other one. I know Uhuru. Uhuru came with that friend. Loring had a passion for sport at that time. Yeah.
But then who's Uhuru?
Uhuru used to love football. Uhuru was gunning for a professional career. Uhuru wanted success. Uhuru still drives. You know, he was involved in forex trading. He's involved in property right now. He's listing property. Uhuru loved ke mfanolo wa re wa phusha tshepo uru ish Rotman wa phusha yeah I gena mantswa manga botsang ka mfanolo ka tshepo uru wa phusha Rotman wa lwela mfanolo he was the guap, he was the man, he was the mole, he wants to be sexy wa lwela he was all over Rotman forex 1 2 3 1 2 3 so that boy Rotman I found him when he still had passion for the sport for the game.
Where do you meet Uhuru? Where do you meet Uhuru?
I meet Uhuru when I was doing my primary in Orchard Primary. Okay. That's when I meet Uhuru in Orchard Primary. He was not attending Orchard Primary. His father was teaching at Orchard Primary. So that boy came there. They were under a Muslim culture, religion. Okay. Papa, I believe so. Okay. So I was intrigued by the gentleman. So I always wanted to learn more about Mr. Dikoro, Mr. Mutawu, you know. So me and Uhuru, he's from Maubane. I just moved to Maubane. We meet. The guy loves ball. He can play. He's a quality player. So that's where our friendship began. It was a friendship, Rotman, at first, between the two people who don't know each other. Rakopana Rajimi. Okay. In terms of not even a ground, there is a outdoor gym at Maubane whereby me and that boy would meet the gym. How do you know, Rotman? I went. There was a point whereby I went through depression in a body. I had gained a big body.
So that's where you met Uhuru.
That's where I met Uhuru.
Okay, sure. Now, Robo McDonald.
Sure. I'm trying to find agents. I have this boy, Smokoka Cup. The very same year, 2016, I took my boys to Mokoka Cup. Why did I take those boys to Mokoka Cup? I was in class, I received some money, inheritance money, something. Yeah, and I was scared. I've never seen so many zeros in my life. Yeah, Rotman, it was zeros. Yeah, I didn't understand what's happening, and it was my second week with that card. My mother had taken me to Netbank to do that card. So after 2 weeks, that card, Rotman, SMS came, geography, man. I thought in school at the Rotman. Then I went to Moretele. I'm not sure if it was a funeral on LD Tlotlego or something like that. It was happening at home. I think LD Tlotlego was Magriza. Yeah, or my bra, something along the lines. I was not sure. So Motsei, I'm at Motsei supermarket. There is a boat there, Mokoka Cup. My friends have played it before. I'm staying there in Gauteng. I've never played it, but I'm a coach now. These people don't know what I am right now. They only know Tlotlego Mathabathe Mfana Bra Paul who moved to. So yeah, okay. Let me present myself to my community. I enter Mokoka Cup. I affiliate those guys. Hey, get that this set cup awards. I was like, we were fun. There is a cup coming up 1 2 3 1 2 3. How about we go play that cup in the Northwest Itam Cup and legends are coming. You will be seen. These are the prices you are getting. It's okay. We got the first game in the morning at 9 o'clock.
How much is the affiliation?
Affiliation was I forgot.
But then that's the money you took from your own pocket.
Yeah, my own pocket. Okay. Yeah, those boys paid 100 rand or 150 for transport, I believe. Yeah, into the motor, indeed, I had covered for them for food. Sure. Yeah, drinks like that. Yeah, sure.
So this is in 2016.
2016.
Okay, let's roll.
We went there. We lost horribly.
First game in the morning.
Yeah, no one saw me. The people that I had come there to see me, they didn't see me. Sure. I lost in a shame, Rotman, and I left my community, my rural village, within a blink of an eye.
So you lost to a team, Yago Kasiaga?
Not the Kasiaga. I don't know where that team was from.
But you lost in your...
In my own Kasi. Yeah. Go my own ground, at Western Bucks ground. Sure. Yeah, the ground that made... It's fine. I lost home.
Sure.
Yeah.
But the Western Bucks means a lot to me.
Yeah.
You must have heard, bruh.
Yeah, Rotman. I was looking forward to a final whereby I defeat my own uncle. Sure. Western Bucks goes up, I go up. Family meets now at the top. Yeah.
About family meeting.
About family meeting. I don't know, the family meeting happened three years down the line.
Okay, before we get to 3 years down the line, roll back a bit.
Sure.
Euphoria. Silon Dwella Lego McDonald.
Sure.
Like, how does it start?
Gents, the name was Survivors because of that is the name that we used when we went to play Mukoka Cup, but those boys were still in Amanda Secondary School. They were not part of a team. They were part of a school, and they were belonging to other teams. Sure. So now we are next year when I'm going to do my matric, I wanna start my own team.
This is 2017.
Yes, my matric year. The final lab, whereby I'm supposed to get 30 APS and head to university. Sure, man, love. Uhuru comes, we throw names around, and it's like this guy, the other guy is like Euphoria. The other guy, not Uhuru, it's like Euphoria. What is Euphoria? That boy searches that name, gets in, shows her. It means excitement, intense excitement, the joy, happiness, and extreme happiness. Have you ever seen when Liverpool wins? They are like, there is euphoria at Liverpool. That means it's too much joy at Anfield. Yeah, Rodman, that's what Euphoria United. A group of boys who will be happy together. We're united. Winning whereby is not a must, but you are about building a team. Sure. At this level that we are at, winning was not important. The most important part was to get respect of the people and reputation of the people. Sure.
So when you form the team, that's the goal. Getting the respect of the people and then getting a bunch of guys to grow up together happily. So this is a tattoo. It says 2022.
2017, 2022. This was when Euphoria is supposed to be playing NFD or SAB, whereby our players now have a future in the team and they don't go out to tries 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We work with the system whereby our players graduate from the team. But besides that, Rotmanla, 2017, I established Vision 2022. Why Vision 2022? The players that I'm starting with, these boys are doing grade 7. They're doing grade 6, 7, 8, 9. Young boys. I don't have a senior team here. I'm not going to grow this team to NFD. Yeah.
You're sitting in this vision in 2017.
In 2017.
And it says 2022.
2022.
How old are you in 2017?
Going to turn 19.
Where does this mentality come from?
Hunger. A plan.
Yeah.
You fail because you don't have a plan, but when you have a plan, you won't fail.
You fail?
Because you don't have a plan. But when you have a plan, you won't fail.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you get the guys from
all these different schools, 1, 2, 3. This is the story. After the name, everything, I go home to Moradel for holidays. Cut off communication with everyone from Pretoria. I only speak to one lady by the name of Tlotlego.
And this is purposely so?
Purposely so.
Why? Why are you cutting communication?
Hey man, you need to disconnect. Yeah, it's not worth it. Yeah, these people, we are pushing high school. We are pushing high school. This is not family, my brother. These are just friends that you met along the way. It's that's 4 weeks without talking to them.
So what's special about him?
Greatness. That's what's special about him. The name itself.
So but then you're saying there's only one person that you communicated with. Who's this person?
Tlotlego.
Why Tlotlego who keep a communication?
You're bringing back memories. I didn't anticipate this. It's fine. Oh, that girl. Yeah, Tlotlego, man. There is that girl who she's one of those girls that played their part. I will tell you that. She nurtured me. She showed me the better side in terms of friend. She was the first girl that was my friend. She was not my girlfriend. She was my friend.
Who was a girl?
Yeah. And what happened? 3 years down the line, she became my girlfriend.
3 years down the line?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the only person who no commitment.
Yeah.
We are the only team who are January come back.
Yeah, Rotmanda. January I come back. The 20th of January, I tell Miss Jacobs, ma'am, I would like to make an announcement. Can I please be given permission to talk through the intercom, convey a message to the learners? Mathabathe, I hope you are not going to do something funny. I'm like, ma'am, come on. I'm in matric, ma'am, better, ma'am. You know, like, okay, no problem.
Is this your first time on an intercom?
Nope. I believe Ma'am Jacobs will never forgive me for this. I once called up, there were sponsors, netback sponsors, and the counselors were there, pastors after assembly. Before they could say, learners must go to class, I stood up, went in front of the whole assembly, commanded to be given a mic. And I commanded all the boys who are playing soccer to come up front of everyone, including sponsors. And I told the school where to get off, and that for the fact that Amanda says secondary school only takes rugby serious, and they don't take soccer serious. But the majority in that school, it's us who want to play soccer. We can make the school proud with less expenses. We don't need much. We just need a ground. Love. We were training 5 minutes away from our school. How possible is that? We have to walk to a ground just to represent our school. Come on, just switch on. Come on. Yeah, and 2 hours down the line after that happened, that segment, I was called in the office. And just after entering that office, as soon as that lady was about to come for my head, soccer players assembled in front of the office. But Mathabathe was not to be chopped alone. Yeah, you take all of us. Yeah. That's how I survived. I was supposed to be expelled. Yeah. I disrespected the school in front of guests. It was wrong, that thing, but it had to be done. You see, Malcolm X once said something like that. Sometimes you just have to do a little bit in order to achieve the whole good. Yeah. But at that time, I didn't know Malcolm X once again. Yeah.
So come January, you're asking for intercom.
20 January, I call, they come. Even it was not the 20th. The 20th of January is when I started training. The 13th of January, when school reopened, immediately on the day that it reopened. Also, all learners who are interested in playing soccer, please assemble in the assembly during break. They are not being told, or this is a private entity, it's not the school's soccer. They come in numbers. They fill up the terrain. I'm like, guys, I'm starting a soccer team. The ones that want to work with me and be with me, remain. Everyone, you are excused. Left with a bunch of 15 to 50 learners. They want to work with me. 20 plus something don't know me even. What's the plan, coach? I don't even have a ground at that time. I don't have a ball. I have no funding. I have nothing. You are telling these people, we trained for 2 months without a single equipment, just running. And we went from, with the players that I started with 60 something to, by the time we got to March, it was less than 30. And by that time, we are heading to start our first league game around the 20th. Yeah.
This is really good.
Went to my mother for education, for after matric. It was inheritance mother, and it was inheritance money from my mother's mom. So I gave that money back to my mom to hold it, so that after matric, I'm secure then.
So you have this self-discipline, eh?
Funny enough, yes, I do.
Because I'm thinking, for a 19-year-old, for a 17-year-old to see zeros, Magai, be party.
Yeah, Rotman. That was the idea. I had this friend by the name of Steven Mulekwa. That was the idea. We had that idea, but also the boy believer he had the hand. He told me, Ramen, come on, think clearly, man. Yeah, come on. We just ate about 200 out of a large steak. A large steak, Rotman. Yeah.
So that is metric. You forming the team. But then my question is, what's the conversation at home?
No support. I tell my family in December that, guys, I'm starting a team next year. Even one of the reasons I went to Muratela, I told my uncle that I'm asking for $1,000. I asked for $1,000 from my mom. I asked for $1,000 from my aunt, and in total it was supposed to be 3,000. The money that I was going to start the team with. If those people were to give me 1,000 each, I received 0 from each, and they still remained with what they said. Varsity. Eh? I'm about to be stuck once again for the next 5 years. Repeating that, come on, Joe. The ball has to get rolling. But I'm not talking about the ball in terms of the ground. I'm talking about life. So I had to decide what is the way forward. I had to come up with the way forward.
But then your way forward at that time, it's going against what's being said. Come on.
Yeah, but what is right?
What is right for you? But then how do you survive it? Because now, at some point, Tontos will come on and go to the ground.
Yeah.
And you can't hide it.
I can't hide it. They're even away. I'm not even about to hide it. I'm going to that ground. After my SEEP classes, extra classes, I'm going to that ground. My auntie doesn't know. I've only attended two SEEP classes. Yeah. My matric year, I attended only 2 classes on a Saturday. I would go to the ground in a full uniform. Tawatwan military base. Yeah.
So, most of the Jartenga uniform, what they're thinking you're going to extra classes.
Yeah.
But when after, you go to Tabatswan. What was happening in Tabatswan?
It was a league, Welfare League, Western Local Football Association, led by Mr. Kenneth Ramunyadi, and at that time it was Mapos, Mr. Antate Mapos. You know him, and he's a big guy, so I wouldn't know the other name. It's Mr. Mapos. Sure. So we were playing our leagues there. I almost forgot Joey Boledi Patlel. When January came and the Urus were gone, I knew there was this girl in the school. She had a passion for the sport. But she was Joey Nalipila young, and she was Joey was Rotman. So that girl come present the idea. Can you believe within without hesitation and everything? Approved. You are good to go. First meeting. That girl was here, went through everything with me. We were talking about a lady who's sitting on a C license today. Did D license? She's sitting on a C license. She's a nurse now in Mamelodi. Yeah, she still loves the sport. She still communicates with me. I can say, by the time we get to the top, I believe that girl deserves to be named as one of the founders of Euphoria. Because at some point, I went off the rails. It was about 3 weeks. I was no longer interested in it. I was like, I'm okay.
And when was this?
Yo, matric.
Okay,
Matric. Can you believe 2 matric learners, a girl and a boy? Yeah, the boy decided that he's done. The girl decided that we are not done. I'm taking this on my shoulders. You can be out. Yeah. After the matric dance party,
Sure.
a bad thing happened, Rotman Lak.
Did you have a date for matric dance party?
Yo, I did have a date. It was not my girlfriend. The worst decision of my life. Me and this girl had an agreement since grade 11 that we will go to matric dance together. When the year came, that girl came in September. We just like that time or Tato Chua, I got a Joe, you see that Tato Chua are born at the show. Razawa would matric dancing.
Sure.
Yeah, I thought that girl was playing. I went with Tato Chua. Can you believe my friend, Kamalo Masilel, went with my girlfriend to the matric dance? Yeah,
They're still friends.
Yeah, we are still friends. The boy is he's a good friend of mine. Yeah. Rotman, but unfortunately, Tlotlego nowhere to be found. Yeah, Rotman luck. Yeah.
Sure. So you're saying after the metric dance party, what happened? What got you to say?
I messed up, Rotman. Big time. No one could find me for 3 days. That is a story that South Africa has to read about one day after I've achieved, not now. I went for 3 days off. No one could find me anywhere.
But were you safe, were you?
No.
Okay.
The conversation for another day, I was not safe.
You were not safe. But was it by choice for you to?
No. To be in danger.
So you
Whereby you could lose your life at any given time. It can't be by choice, mate. It can't be. It's life. It puts you in a place like that. Yeah, so it did happen to me. It's not the story I'm about to tell the world now. One day they will know about it. It's not now. If Euphoria can achieve first, they will know.
Okay, so was this because of Euphoria? Or was this because of things that was gay?
It was personal.
It was personal.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with Euphoria.
Nah.
But then when you come back 3 days after,
I have to act as if life is normal and continue and put on that mask and keep on. Yeah, keep working, Baba.
but you didn't want anything to do with Euphoria now. That's what you said.
Yeah.
So basically, you didn't want anything to do with life. Like,
With anything.
not specifically Euphoria.
Bo, anything. I was down and out mentally.
Then how do you kick back?
It's fun, Rotman. You know, God and our ancestors, sometimes they work overtime. Blind. Overtime, communication between the two. Before we look like go lefatsheng, ba blind. They are very good. Our ketaka pause. If we get some of us. But while blind, they work overtime. I'm talking about God and our ancestors. I believe even when I was, they were with me. And that's why I was able to survive those 3 days and come back here and face the world. Overtime. Overtime. Yeah. Wait. Hey. I decided to pick myself up. Something kicked. I remember Muyeni came back after they lost to Sundowns at Tlotlego. Sundowns beat us, they are under 13s at Tlotlego or Clapham. Joey Patlele, can you believe that girl had fought a connection like that? To play with the team like Sundowns, I had not. But that girl, because she was pushing. In that 3 weeks, that was nowhere to be found. That girl found the game at Sundowns. You know, when they came back to play, then they lost. Muyeni came back straight and told me there was this boy by the name of Muyeni. That boy was not. Can you believe Mpumi and TK went with that under 13 with coach Joey, and they were not even going to play. But that is their team. If the coach is not there, we are going to pick it up. We are talking about boys who are doing grade 10 at that time, with a girl who's doing grade 12. They're taking the team upon their shoulders. And thereafter I came back, we only came to tell me strays during break. That one, I hope you are happy. Then after we are a joke to the people. Wake up, call my brother. What rubbish are you doing? Wake up, my brother. Go to work. Something. So Joe, I read you or whatever that's happening with you in the channel. Marajo, someone, somehow, somewhere. Bonyak. Dust yourself up, my brother. Off the dust. Let's go.
Okay, Nesha. So now you're pushing Euphoria. We are scared. You drop out, you come back home. Passion how the Euphoria.
Sure. Nothing else.
Nothing else.
Yeah, metric year. I had to almost every Wednesday and Friday during break and after school, I had to go around school asking for 2 rands and 1 rand so that I can get to 30 rands so that I can find money to go back home after training. I was not given money at home. Yeah, I was given 15 rand like any other child or 20 bucks to buy food. But my auntie made sure that she pays transport directly at hand so that I don't have money to go to that ground so that that coaching thing can well. But I could say, yeah. My transport driver was paid every month on hand, but Wednesday.
But he was only taking you.
Yeah, Rodman Lach. I know he was only returning me back on 2 days, which was a Tuesday and a Thursday, but was paid in full amount. And my auntie didn't want to hear anything else.
And I'm like, that's patient. Yeah, no, that's patient.
From February until November or December.
You would ask for 2 rands.
Yeah, they will tell you. They want that to know the story, they will tell you. Nah? No kono ya gitswere 80 rand 70 ya di boys le di rand ka. Nah? Rodman, I had to do some really bad stuff to get this team registered. I mixed with the wrong crowd so that I could just raise 3,000. I registered my team. I had to do bad stuff, bad things. And I was young. But I had no plan. Next season, I can find a kasi. You know that I decided because of ko jarate bar nyakela bophelo bo betere. Mara besides do tse baya jo nagam next season Mzolo next season I had to switch on.
What kind of Mzolo?
That one. I mixed with the Nigerians. Yeah, I mixed with the foreign nationals. I had to push what had to be pushed in order for me to get what I needed.
Just to get 3,000.
Yeah, I got 6,000 and more. And I was out.
Okay, now my Euphoria now Yarana being registered.
Sure.
At this time now, what's the conversation at home?
University.
It's still university.
Yeah. Dropped me off at TUT at 4:30 to 5 to wait in a line for 2 days. I never waited no line. After she dropped me, I would go stay somewhere. I just need support. I just need support. Sit me down, ask me what do I want. I'm a black child. I will tell you what I want. And from there, support the black child and I will show you magic. I always remind them, my aunt will say, Marawano hold daddy grudges, not holding grudges. Yeah.
But then Euphoria is doing good now.
You would say that.
I mean, they are accolades here.
Yeah, Rotman, we have our colleagues, Rotman.
You remember the first one?
Yeah, I do remember. I was wearing a suit. I do remember that one. I was wearing a suit in the dusty grounds of Extension in Soshanguve, where they stole a trophy.
They stole it?
Yeah, before they could give it to the winners. I received my first medal. Yeah. Those boys that I started with, they were, I think, I hope Bafana Keira Poso, it was under 17 or 15. Yeah. Most, I believe, no. That was the second one, Nela Senior. That's why I was wearing formal. Yeah, Nelly Senior Bafana Walwa graduate, I had the senior on a restart, senior arena. Towards the end of that year. First medals they came Kamo, Amanda Seka, Kawelf. March when the league opened, they decided to welcome us at our ground. All those teams from Atteridgeville or Pelinda, Hercules, traveled to this side just for us. Tatema Post and Kenneth Ramunyadi. I will never forget those two guys, what they did to me. Sure. Rotman Love. They kicked off Welfare League, West End, Pretoria West. They kicked it off in the north side. Sure, Rotman. That's how Euphoria was given birth. On that day, when everything was kicked, a gentleman came, Papa Cat. But Cat was not playing for us. You know what? That gentleman came with a full set of Diadora white kit, gave it to me, and said that We appreciate what you're doing. This is for you. Yeah? Tamari? Yeah. I don't know where the gentleman is. I know that his son is still around. I know Kat. We even I think the year before last, me and him we were training together at Sparks Gym. Dichabe's little brother, we were near Gym Agadaba, meets Sparks. We were Grachi, near Gym Awothote. So I give her time, okay. Yeah, that time Papa Cat or feel a kid. And afterwards, I've never seen the gentleman again. Gave me even a constitution of the team, gave me a resolution of the team. I was given. Yeah. I was given blessed. I was given documents. I was given. I don't.
Really, it made sense to you.
It's a colleague. It's chosen. The name itself, everything else. Naja said to select the perfect plan to execute everything. Yeah. So how do you execute Vision 2022? I have to get the team out there. You have to dress. They have to see one unit. They have to see one car. Sure. So I presented to my boys tracksuits. They bought.
Yeah, but then tracksuits are because you only started with 6,000 now.
Yeah. It was gone.
Yeah.
Tracksuits came in 2018 towards the end of the year. Yeah.
So you had to go back to Nigeria.
I only flopped one time. That was it. That. And that. Rodman, I'm one person who never repeats a mistake. I make flops, not mistakes. There is a difference, a huge one. Rodman, yeah. Mistake, I believe, mistakes, Rodman, I get Kalwanda with this. I avoid. When I make a mistake, I won't be aware. And the moment I will be aware, Rodman, I will never get to do it again. Rodman, I avoid. Rodman, I always tell people, Mutarjo, I give a good lazy. I should have not done 1, 2, 3 years. Joe, you had an idea to avoid. Why didn't you avoid? You know very well, Rodman, to have sex without condom. To flop. Sure. Not in terms of pregnancy, in sickness. On its own, it's a flop. You might do a mistake, might happen, something, but still, you will go through, knowing very well the outcomes.
So, okay. Fast forward, take me through your highlights of academia.
No. Rodman, I have a bunch of them. I don't. Others, I just gave them away this past weekend because we had held a tournament. Yes, so we gave away 7 trophies away from ours. Yeah, I had to respray them. Sure. Rodman, we have a bunch.
But then which one means everything to you? This one I will never give it away.
I just gave it away. It meant everything to me, but I will tell you why I gave it away. Vision 2022. Yeah. The year of the rise and collapse. That's how I view that year. I hate it with all my heart. I slept on the streets for 3 days. No food. Crying almost every day, Rodman, with no plan in life. You see, 2022, I hate it with all my heart. I lost everything. Rodman, I lost it all. All. Have you ever gotten to a point whereby, guys, you lose everything? Like, it's just you. Joe, you have no one, you have nothing. It's just you and your tears, nothing. Rodman, that's all I, I hate it. I don't know. My life just went off. I don't know, Rodman. Everything just went off. I wouldn't even tell you what happened till I was jail. Everything just went off. Off. I planned that year. I gave it my all. Everything waiting for I gave that year everything. These 2 girls went to Sundowns there. On their way there, their parents, it's like they stopped everything. Like the team, they started doing everything behind the backs. There's players that we started in the team. Other one was even playing netball. We had to take her out from netball. Now we are not supposed to get anything with from there. We can't even celebrate those girls. Now the success belongs to the families now. And now we can't even announce it. What happened in 2022? I lost everything. I didn't see everything fall apart, mate. I just woke up 6 months and everything was gone, Joe. All that 5 years straight was gone. Everything was gone. But man, I don't know what happened. That question I want to answer. That is the whole thing that doesn't make my story. My story, I question about it. But man, I don't know. But man, I even had to, consult for the first time in my life. I never believed, I never understood, but I had to go consult. Right, man, and traveled all this way to Limpopo. We were taken out of the playoffs, the regional playoffs. 8 hours before kickoff, I even went to Moretele to collect this boy, Muruti Kwanaite. They call him Pastore. I call him Pastore. Yeah. The best there is, the best there will be. No one will. Well, I knew that with that boy I was going to win the playoffs. And he had about 5 months as a injury happened on the year of our success. Rodman, I don't know what happened. I lost the clubhouse, the academy. All those players returned back to their provinces. Zulu, Lusanda, Duma. After 4 years that I was with that boy, he was like a son, man, from grade 8 until that boy. I was looking forward to him going to matric dance this year. And after that, I give him a career, Rotman. The parent gave me that boy when he was 13 years, 14. He was going to turn 14, 15. That boy stayed with me, Rotman. I lost everything, Brabit. Everything fell apart. I went home. The players that I was staying with, Rotman, they went through rough months. Rough months. I don't know why those boys still love me or they still believe in me. They went about 2 months, Rotman, They were not eating twice a day. No longer 3 times, I could no longer give them money to go to school like I used to. In 5 days, they would attend 3 times or 4 times. Shit, what happened? Yeah, I don't know, but I don't know. What's up? Hey, my girlfriend saved my life, Rotman. I will never forget that girl. Shamima Kwaziwe. She saved my life, Brabit. She was attending duty. So when everything fell apart, I will run to that girl, Rotman. I will take the first bus out of Pretoria. I will run to her arms, that girl. She would give me safety. Just for that 2 days, 4 days. Come back to Pretoria, the mess, everything is falling apart. You are watching your life fall apart in front of you, and there is nothing you can do about it. We lost the academy, everything closed up. I will never forget this call from this gentleman, Stan Mojela. I hate that guy. I'm sorry to say that. I still love with him, but I hate that guy. He called me, told me that he has him and his wife, they've moved to RTBS. He can keep those players for me until everything is okay. And when everything is okay, I can get those players back. 2 days after, I locked them outside, got numbers of parents, now communicated with the parents directly. I'm taken out. I lost everything. That was the end of Euphoria United Football Academy. Even if you had to check it on Instagram, the last post that was done, it was in June. June. That was the year that I started the academy, not the team, the academy. So now everything stopped. Rotman. Yeah, everything stopped. Rotman. Like it. I lost it, Rotman. The people that I was working with turned their backs on me. Others decided that it was best to backstab me, to betray me, as if living on its own was not enough. Rotman. But they had to take. Rotman. They had to cripple. Rotman. They have to. You know, a lot of people, Bramwitine, you ask around Pretoria, you go around Pretoria. If you are to find out all the bad and the good, possibly you will find that maybe in terms of who were bad, Rotman, like, yeah, it's more in terms of other people, but in terms of the ones that really know what Mathabathe is trying to do and everything, we will find the different aspect, then you will find yourself. I was interviewed at Haramkwa FM because I fought with King Roof, the goalkeeper of Maritzburg United. Yeah, I told that guy that, Joe, how can you say you are giving back to a community by giving one goalkeeper a pair of gloves? So you are saying you are giving back, Joe. Why not find that boy a team, Joe, or take those boys to trials? Almost not even, but Joe, you can't say you're giving. At least hold the tournament for us, eh? Yeah, for Fanabakas. Teams that are disaffiliate. Do something, but you can't give us a pair of gloves that were used. They are not brand new. You use those gloves. You are saying you're giving back, Joe. How? We fought on Facebook. They interviewed me, you know, when the gentleman, you know, at some point the gentleman said that I heard that you're arrogant. Come on, Joe. Arrogant, Joe. I have a dream, Joe, and my dream, Joe, is to do well for most people. So I fight against a lot of things, they go against people benefiting. Yeah, Rotman. The moment I talk, people, and they like this, you're Osalam Van. I can Van, Rotman. I'm gifted in terms of football. I know more than the law at times. Yeah, the law might bore Rotman like it's in me, Pramwit. I love football to that point whereby it drives me nuts. But I'm not crazy. I'm sane. I'm a guy all over street. Football just that Rotman. It's in the veins. Rotman, it's in me. I love it. I love everything with football. I love Euphoria, Rotman. Like I love show Bramwit. So I made this tattoo, Rotman. Like,
When was this made?
This was made 3 years back.
Okay.
Yeah. So the idea for this tattoo, Rotman, it was a reminder. I'm a black person, just like you. We live in black communities. We know very well how our people are. Yeah, Rotman, they will challenge us with a lot. And you know that witchcraft is always at the top of it. Yeah, Rotman, this was a reminder that even if I were to go crazy or lose everything, this will always stick with me. Yeah, it's a dream that will never fade away. And even when I start forgetting it, it's here. It's here, done. Even the day maybe they were going to test me to that point whereby I lose it or I lose myself or something. My dream, it doesn't leave. It sticks with me. I never wanted to do any tattoos in my life. That's why, Rotman, you will see me. Most of my peers have golds. God, I was never interested in all those things, tattoos, the piercings, the hairstyle. And I'm just Rotman, Rotman. I give the brand. That's why I have a brand. Name. Everything around Rotman. I'm a simple guy, Rotman. I'm a simple coach who sticks to simple football, basic. Yeah, Rotman. Euphoria United. Here it's supposed to be, thou shall never lose under the hands of God. You see, yeah, but here it's written, never give up. Rotman. Vision 2022, whereby we start from the bottom. This is a compass, and it's a time also, Rotman, whereby we start from the bottom, we go up. Euphoria, Rotman. This is a map. This is Africa. This is South Africa, Rotman. Yeah, and you see these blocks. Instead of maybe being provinces of countries, I was going to place all those players that I started with their names here. They were going to be in. Once Vision 2022 was achieved. You know what happened? We won the league. Everything happened according to plan.
Yeah.
But after, it fell off. Have you ever done everything, achieved it, then saw no results? But also, it's fun that they gave me a trophy. They gave me a brand new kit. They gave me medals. After they made me a joke in Swan. They made me a joke.
Oh, I don't understand. You won
Everything.
everything.
Go ask the president of Safatwane that question. Soli Mutlawe. Go ask him that question. Yeah. The question that you're about to ask me, go ask Soli Mutlawe. And after that, come back and ask Alpha League, Akasha Local Football Association, ask Rebecca Murudu, ask the Tlotlego, ask the executive that was given to come and investigate our league. Ask them, how did Project X 2022 be knocked out of playoffs 8 hours before? Go ask TTFM that question. Rodman, they had a discussion over it. I don't know what happened. I was off social media at that time. Go ask those people, how did we not go to playoffs?
I mean, you won.
Yeah. They announced us as champions. They gave us a trophy. They presented us with everything. Okay, I'm about to tell you the funniest story that happened, and you will see how useless our Safatwane can be. I'm sorry. They will come for me maybe after this. They know I'm ready for them. Rodman Lag, those people reversed a walkover that was signed by the referee and the executive. Safatwane, after President Soli Mutlawe sat on top, I was taken off the playoffs. Blue Base, the second team, was given 3 points. On a walkover that happened in February, that was signed and sealed, it was now reversed 5 months after we were crowned champions. 8 hours. Joe, I lost my players, Joe. The fun I know, Baba resulted already patching, Baba made girls pregnant. They lost it, Rodman, because we gave it everything, Joe. We pushed. Blue Best didn't even have juniors or whatever, Rodman. No structure. Even if they were to win the playoffs, go through, they were still going to come back and try to find juniors. We had I had everything waiting for. I had prepared everything for the past 6 years. I had the structure, gentlemen. Why did you knock me out? I had everything aligned. What made me not the deserving candidate? Because I'm young. I have an empire that is coming. You are afraid. Once this is achieved, I'm gone. Is that what makes them afraid? Wait, come on, waiting for. When I called Safa to ask what's happening, they telling me to pay 15,000 so that they can listen to my matter. You are talking to a local coach in a local association that I must pay 15,000 so that this becomes a judicial matter. You are not funding my team, Joe. Safa is not giving back to local football. They are lying, those people. They are not doing anything for us. They are sitting there eating all those monies. They are relaxing. If there is a team waiting for, go all those to 9 provinces. Come to me with a local team that gets support from its Safa or its offices. A local team. Come with that team and say, this team is playing LFA and it was given 5 balls or 10 balls from a league. Yeah, so that they can keep these players busy. None. Go find me that team. You know what I did to South Africa? I gave South Africa a false image. I presented the biggest team. Possibly people from Cape Town think that we are playing Vodacom. Sure. Yeah, so just like the rest of South Africa. They believe maybe we are a big academy. No, we are not a big academy. I was renting a 9-bedroom house whereby these kids are paying 2,000. They're staying in that house. They are paying it. Yeah. Nothing. We are not funded. Bro, people, when they come to me, they don't think I'm the owner or the manager of Euphoria. I was disrespected by coaches of JDR Football Academy. Yeah, they undermined me. And I told them when to get over. You can't undermine me. You can't overlook me. You are a big entity because of what you have, guys, and the resources that you have. I'm trying to get there. Don't punish me for trying to get there. Rather, educate me, improve me, teach me. But don't try to go over me because you have been here before. I've never been there. But by the time I get there, you better make sure that me and you are on good terms because I'm coming. I always tell coaches that in football, we don't burn bridges. Sure. Yeah, we normally build bridges. Not our people. I hate working with black people. And I love them at the same time. You know, I'll tell you why I hate working with black people. These people, it's easy for them to put a law, not follow it. Sure. Yeah. I hate working with black people, but I embrace my color and I embrace my people. But to work with them at times, and you work with someone, Rotman, every day they look you in the eyes, but they are planning to kill you. That's a black person. It can only be a black person. It's our people, Rotman. Okay, you Metine, show me a company, a black company that is running successfully for the past 10 years. No quarrels, but you are watching McDonald's, the bread laws, the what furnitures, all this. They are. Let's talk about a team like Royal AM or Kaiser Chiefs that are run by families with big pockets.
Sure.
Do you see the nonsense that's happening in those teams? Pure nonsense. Yeah. Kaiser Chiefs, it's a big entity, that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no one is saying anything, and they think maybe just because Arthur Zwane is the coach right now. He's a South African coach who played for Kaiser Chiefs, and they are seeing all these guys, them Duduzi Chawalalas, all these guys. They think that there is progress. You are seeing, you are building Kaiser Chiefs. You are telling the people of South Africa that you are building, but you have been here for more than 50 years.
Talking about building, bringing it back to Euphoria.
Sure.
So where are we playing at this moment?
Bottom.
Do we have players?
Yeah. A bunch. Yeah.
Are we playing?
You?
Okay.
You are sitting on number 3 right now on the log. The very same team that they sent to playoffs. It's the point difference at this moment is 3 points. Is it I'm going to take it from them? Yeah. Or I lose the league. Mar, there is no way I'm going to lose to the others. If I lose to others, short man, I don't know. Mara, all those senior players that won, they all left. Only one remained. Ponto from Manamela, from Limpopo. Sure, Rodman Lab. That boy is the only one registered, and Edward Luguf. But yeah, those are the only 2 players. All of them left. I don't know what they're doing out there with their careers. Yeah, I failed. They decided to turn their backs after I failed. But I didn't fail. By one, I achieved it with them. But they are like, it's okay, Rotman. What can I do? Footballing hit Rotman. Now, or
You're still standing.
yeah.
What got you up, man? Sure, you mentioned your girlfriend who was the pillar at that time.
Shami Makonziwe.
Yeah.
That girl, Rotman Lag, she's Muslim, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm dating a Muslim girl, Rotman Lag. Can I tell you something? I would love to marry that girl one day.
Does she know?
She knows, Rotman. Religion. Rodman, I will tell you what got me back up. Ne?
Yeah,
Much as I had accepted the fact that I had failed, I was not willing to be a failure. I refused to accept that I'm a failure. Imagine I'm going back home, then I have to restart again, whereby I'm going to work for someone else. I'm not about to be hired to work for someone else, Rodman, so that they tell me what to do. No, Rotman Lag. And then I'm not about to hire other people and tell them what to do. No, I will hire them to do their job now, according to the principles of us eating and you doing what you can do in this great team once you are at the top. Sure, Rotman Lag. But I'm not about to be told, stand like this, don't stand like that, do that. No, Brahma team follow. No, I value myself, I value a lot. Sure, Brahma. People might have their own perceptions, Rotman Lag, of who my team follow is, but my team follow is going to choose his own dynasty. And the moment the gentleman chooses his own dynasty, don't tell him otherwise. He's a king in his own palace. That's it. I'm a king in my own. And if we're not all out there, you choose not to believe it, it's fine. But don't dismean me and undermine me.
Sure.
Yeah, Rotman Lag.
So, Mare, 2017, we had a vision. 2022 turned to be one of the worst.
Yeah, and everything was achieved. Yeah,
Everything was achieved.
Everything.
Actually, everything was achieved.
Yeah. Everything was achieved. But right now, whereby these benefits are supposed to be coming to our players, whereby they have a future. They not alone, they're still building towards. They are sure, okay, now we have a senior team that's playing regional league, and those guys are heading to Motsepe Foundation, and they have a chance to make a mark in the net bank challenge. That means our team is coming alright. So nagel kamara under 17 gili 15 jo kizur coacharo trustile mfano mbariki rio jo umutere mfano la mapesa pantana 16 ambisa sini na have to get there.
It's tangible.
Yeah, it's here jo. So lena henka type jo ka utlwela se henka utlwela the vision and mission of my team, and I remain loyal to the teachings of the coaches and the coach himself and manager. I'm talking about me. Before I follow the coach, you come to me first. You follow what I want first. These guys, it's okay. You will respect them. But at the moment, I don't have the coaches. I'm running the whole show by myself because, everything fell apart. People don't know. I laughed when this other girl came to me at Amanda. Says like, people want to play for Euphoria, but they no longer know what's happening because social media. I'm waiting for June, Rotman. Then I'm building towards June.
So we're building towards June now. This is what? March, ne?
So much.
We're building towards June.
Yeah.
What's the vision moving forward now?
If we don't win the league this year, and progress to the regional playoffs, I believe for next year we'll be playing regional or Vodacom. And out of these players that I have, all these 25 players that I have in senior team, I'm about to lose 12, I think, or 11. Those boys, they are guaranteed success. Sure. And I have about that group, Yabu Born, Yabu Zoti, Bafana Wala, grade 12. They will remain in the team. The important, secure, metric. Horwiralanga life afterwards. The grade 1 will follow. Out of everything, Bramit, you're about to laugh, ne? Out of everything and everyone, 2 people did exactly what I requested 6 years back, but the other one just joined 3 years down the line. I told that boy that if he can get to metric and I'll pass a pillar by Atana Varsity, come for career according to how he wants it. I give him the Marcelo. So he lost in your request and go move. And at the discussion when I was seeing that this boy is quality, and it's not the quality that Horotman you find anywhere. This one was special, man. I'm talking about the Rio is very special, guys. I just saw yeah, Mario is very Horotman. You have to see that young man play. Rio Horotman is something else. Yeah. Aguilera Mfanole a joke in this world whereby he will be drunk and saying that I was once good. Yeah, that boy will be dressed in suits 10 years from now, 15 years, 20 years, whereby after the whole soccer thing, that boy still stands up. Not that Rio is not an analyst. Sure. I don't want that boy because he was good, so that they ask him questions. What do you think about Kaiser Chiefs game? No. Sure. He has to continue life. Whereby he can use that brain right now, give it back to South Africa. You know, a lot of us, we don't understand this concept. We are staying on someone's land, South Africa's land. At some point, we have to give it back to South Africa's land. We connect with all these people, so I don't believe for the downfall of a lot of our players like Bolarato Chavanguda. I said, did you give back, Joe?
Sure.
Not quite, Joe. Not Biglo Regala Mama bribe peg or Joe. Are you aware someone is your mother out there when your mother is not present?
Correct. That's how we grew up.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Anyone can go
what money?
But then you're talking about giving back, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you around,
Yeah.
to look into this camera here.
Sure.
Let's talk to that village child who wants to step up, either whether football or anything else. Talk to this village child, Jack.
Yo, can I be honest, Minty? A black child is going to require a heart, and I will tell you why a black child is going to require a heart before everything else, Rotman. Life is already 2 goals ahead of you. Your leader, you are a black person in South Africa. Society itself already you wanna only a burden. Sure, if you don't have family, but even if you do, already society will don't pay attention to anyone. Go for everything. Have a I'm talking to you, this camera, right? It is three things. Just have a plan. Forget about everything. If you are going through a lot, you don't have parents, forget it. Dust yourself up. Just work, forget about it. You guys should choose. And no one I just cried right now for the past maybe a minute or so. No one wiped my tears. They went dry themselves. So just like your life, the same thing will happen. It's either they are going to keep flowing like they are, or the moment they dry out, life will dry. Nothing. There is nothing. You see, horror is dry. So, before I go pass amadlozi wa utsoro khupela the blessings jo. Tsamo zama. Tsamo faka spani. Jo, tsamo zama. Jo. And osa khatlekilo tsinyane. Don't be jo. Don't dream of small things, jo. Dream big. Jo. Don't dream big, Joe. Go big. I named myself the Great One. No one gave me that name. I gave myself, and I'll tell you why. I give you a black child. I will tell you why, Joe. If you don't give yourself respect, no one will, Joe. But respect, Joe. And again, Joe. I always say, a boy a man who still sees life the same way at the age of 25, 24, 23, and you still see the same way, Joe, like you used it to 15, 16, 17, whereby DNA, which is drugs and alcohol, is leading at the front, Joe. And Banyana Lendigo Pel, then forget it. Joe, if you busy, it's fine, it's your job. Marza me, Mutaman, Omotomela Dagent, or level or let when I led. If you busy on the quiet, Marco Copella, John One Joe. I know maybe 13 years, 15, you are listening, 10 years old, Joe. Stay away from the Sonya game. That's all. Then she's another one. You to stay away from the Sonya game. Focus on the ones that are here. That's it. Have a plan. Work towards your plan. If you don't work towards your plan, you're out. Remain consistent. Be loyal to your people. Be consistent. Work hard. Don't work smart too much. Don't work hard too much. Work smart. Rodman, be loyal to your people. Remain disciplined. Rodman, cut down on what you know is not right. Do what's right. Even if you are a fool. And learn to put your pride aside. At times you have to kneel down and beg the wrong people just so you can get to the next step. Do it. Put your pride aside. Yeah, your father is not there. Your parents are not there. You don't be angry at those people. They will spend donors maybe. When our job is to make sure that so most of us have deadbeat fathers. Our fathers are available. We have problems with those people. Just don't be angry at them, Joe. You know, what to block la ditsela diamonds. Tswada, Joe, bula pelo, ntwana, focus on living ya, Joe. Yeah, Joe, kawana do it buyer. Yeah.
So that's I'm gonna ask you, brother. Now talk to a black parent.
Support that. Support that. Nafa or understand. Like what you say wrong, some rush. And don't try to use her or him as a catch-up of your own life. No. Nafa umutise hore ya no nyaka eng. And sasi nyakang, if I will kono mufason, zamasoka kona and allow mutwa itirele. Aki khone ngwanaka wa bona wena nyaka nkonna sasi nyaka muti wena mutsadi ka washa mutsadi wa emosha la remosha jo la reheta alidzo le robatsa that's why kora le I wish le gatla monatela tlo bona re happy bya and from there what we saw happiness ga ka botsa jo do tse foka di bolelang di re ke tse bophelo ba ka serious Rodman selo go la get up gospel Focalistic, go listen to it.
Tell me the line that you picked up from.
Rodman, I wish you could have my phone. There is no music in that phone. Focalistic saved my life. One day I'm going to put him here. Next to Euphoria, I'm going to print Focalistic here. Kaleboha. You saved my life. You need to listen to gospel. Are onaleng are to hela Josie. Wilo hata mabala.
Sure.
Yeah.
What's the name of the song?
Watimana.
Watimana.
Tlohela Josie, we lo hata mabala. When you find the time after all of this, when you are busy doing your stuff, just switch on Ghetto Gospel. E thoma ga dipuo. O utlwela rare dipuo tsa batho ha di fele. Pilela ya re ho di sarela bana. Yeah, mara utlwa Focalistic we relay. Ba bona batho Rodman, they never stop.
They never stop talking. They never stop talking. When they do good, when they do bad, they never stop talking.
So it's hold on. Go listen to that Rodman la. Ona le ngwa ilana re ke le mozini ngwano ha robale. Yeah. O itse ke di barmen. Ba mo namela ba mo follower. Ke le mozini ngwano le. Ke botsanga ngwano mo black child. Sure, Rodman la. Sure, Rodman la.
Thank you so much for that.
Ole Willen na Rodman la. Ore Willen na Rodman la.
What I took from Fana, I'm trying to support Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wana letsebe kugla otlatsa awulo.
Sure, Rodman la.
This proves that success or a vision needs no visa. I always say a village is not a place, but it's just the people's mindset. As we hear, you wouldn't believe it. This is a village mindset. And this is how we close our episode here of The Dust. Thank you.